Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great today. Okay, so in the wake of the recent US airstrikes on ISIS locations or targets in Sokoto state, a lot of people have reached out to me asking me Joe, you gotta say something about this. And I'm like, I've been posting a lot about this on my X account. I just haven't made a video because there's just way too much to unpack. But maybe I can try my best to scratch the surface so you can understand the magnitude of what we just got ourselves into in Nigeria. So first of all, let us look at the significance of both the operation and the location of the first set of strikes. This operation is so significant because since the Nigerian Biafran War, no foreign entity has ever dropped a bomb on Nigerian soil or shown any sign of aggression to the point of exchanging gunfire, let alone dropping bombs. But today, that has happened on December the 25th, 2025. And now the significance of the location of the first strikes, and I'm going to tell you something about first strikes in military operations like this. The significance is the Sokoto Caliphate. The Sokoto Caliphate, a very powerful 19th century Islamic empire that is still extremely influential. In fact, about the most influential caliphate in all of sub-Saharan Africa. Its influence is stretched beyond the shores of Nigeria. In all the news we have heard over the last 10-15 years about Islamic terrorism against Christians or against anybody in Nigeria, I don't think I've ever heard Sokoto mentioned. If at all, probably in the passing. It's always been Borno, Yobe, Taraba, Plateau, Kaduna, Zamfara, Benue, not Sokoto. And if you know anything about military operations of this nature, whenever they carry out their first strikes, it's usually aimed at the head of the big serpent. It's usually aimed at the logistical center, at the main operational hub from where all the operations of the terrorists are hatched, cooked, manufactured, and disseminated, controlled from. It's a hub. Everything is controlled out of the head. And that's what makes this very troubling. That after all the intelligence that they gathered, they concluded that the head of the serpent is in Sokoto, where you have the most important and influential caliphate in sub-Saharan Africa. If that didn't shock you, it shook me to my core. Very significant. What were the ISIS guys doing in Sokoto to the point they had a hub, a coordinating logistical hub in that place, which is what the US reportedly bombed, even though we're still waiting for all the other details of that operation? That says a lot. And while we were focused on Borno and others, coordination, according to the US guys, was happening in that region. Secondly, something else that stood out for me. Remember that when Donald Trump went ahead and made that post in his usual style, the Nigerian Foreign Ministry immediately followed it up with another post of their own. And what were they saying in the post? They were basically saying that, hey, this was done in coordination with the Nigerian authorities and that even the president gave his consent. Granted. But then the same foreign minister goes on Channels Television and then he began to, let me use the word, wail that he had spoken with the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, twice before the operation was carried out. And that there was an agreement that the report or the press release after the attacks should indicate that this was done in cooperation with Nigeria and that it is done to end terrorism against Nigerian citizens, which meant that it wasn't supposed to have any religious coloration or undertone. And by religious coloration or undertone, they mean you shouldn't say you are killing terrorists who are killing Christians. Because they do not believe still that there is a Christian genocide in Nigeria. Even though Donald Trump has made it abundantly clear. We have the intelligence, we have the evidence, we have the proofs. You are carrying out a Christian genocide in your country. They still don't want America because they are too small to advise America on something that America has intelligence on. Donald Trump went ahead and blasted the news and made it clear. I already warned you that by killing Christians, America will intervene. That we're not going to stand by idly and let you kill Christians. And because I said it to you, I am now doing what I said I will do. I told you. He put it in his report. He said, I warned you that I would do this, and I have done it. And if the killing continues, there will be more. He made it clear, abundantly clear, that this bombing is because you're killing Christians. Nigeria doesn't like that. This is the same thing that happened when Ribadu went to see Pete Hegseth in D.C. Immediately after the meeting, the Nigerian side released a report saying that Nigeria has agreed to, or U.S. has agreed to, coordinate or cooperate with Nigeria in fighting against terrorism. And the regime Iraq began to run around the whole place. Yeah, you thought America would do something. Yeah, now they have bowed. They are coordinating with us. Then expecting Pete Hegseth to say the same thing, Hegseth came and released its own report and said, we have just agreed to work together with Nigeria to destroy the terrorists who are killing innocent Christians in Nigeria. That one shook them. They're like, but this is not... The guys didn't care. You cannot get America to propagandize with you over the dead bodies of innocent Christians who have been massacred for the past 15 years. It's absolutely impossible. And so this is what has happened. But now let me tell you the third thing. One of the videos I made, you can go check on all my platforms. I talked about the Israeli dimension to this. People were probably not paying attention. How is it that on the same day that Benjamin Netanyahu for the first time spoke up against Christian massacres and genocide in Nigeria and said that that has got to stop and it has to stop now? That was on the 25th day of December 2025. The same day he spoke, the night of that day, the U.S. Army carried out their first set of airstrikes against ISIS targets in Sokoto State. What is going on? I warned you that these people are wary of the Islamic terrorists taking over in Nigeria and gaining access to Nigeria's oil wealth, knowing that if they do, Israel will bear the brunt of it. And so, what's next for Israel? I'll explain it to you now.